Welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where we rediscover the wonders of Star Wars, the original trilogy and beyond. Tonight, we're going to be watching the final episode of The Acolyte. Somebody asked me if I was excited to see it, and I said, if they answer all my questions, I'll be excited, and if they don't, I'll be excited it's over. So, one or the other, we'll be seeing what's happening tonight. But real quick, I want to thank some people. I want to thank 3 of the people that are part of my membership: Kirsten Warner, Larry Warner, and Craven Something Scary. They are in my Padawan level for membership. And if you join, you can be part of the membership too. As a youngling, a Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, Jedi Grandmaster, or join my other 3 members in the Padawan section. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And tonight, I have a very, very, very special guest. I have guests, but I have a very special guest who has never done a live stream before. And I am so excited for her to come on and be here tonight. And it is Jennifer Armstrong. Hey, Jennifer, how's it going?
Hello. Very good. How are you tonight?
Doing good. Are you looking forward to some answers, or what are your feelings for this last episode?
I'm excited, but I'm nervous that they're going to leave us hanging, and I don't want that.
Yeah,
I need to know what's going on.
Me too. It hurts me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Ahsoka. They kind of like left us hanging on Ahsoka, if you saw it. But
yeah, that's my fear.
Well, welcome, and I hope you have a fabulous time and you want to come back for some more.
I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
So the next person I got coming up is Dreadnought Scott. Hey, Scott. How's it going?
Hey there, CJ. Good to be here. Glad I could be part of this train wreck of an episode. I'm sorry, this awesome. I've been so underwhelmed, and it's like, oh, it's Tuesday. If I hadn't known we were doing the show, I probably would have forgot there was a show tonight. I've been very underwhelmed, and there's other things to watch. So I'm more looking forward to Mandalorian kicking back up and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, well, The Mandalorian, unfortunately, will be a movie before it comes out.
Yeah.
So hopefully the Skeleton Crew is good with Jude Law.
I don't know what you'd speak of.
It's another episode coming out. Well, the next person we got coming to the stage is JD from Denning Brothers Gaming. And if you haven't been over to his channel to see his games, you really should, because he does a lot of fantastic stuff with his 3 other brothers. How's it going, JD?
Pretty
Your
good.
poor mom.
Oh, yeah.
She must be a saint.
Yeah, 4 boys.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is really fun to watch y'all play. I mean, I didn't think I'd get into that, but I have enjoyed the whole watching other people play games, because a lot of those games I'll never play. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to spend the money and play them, but watching you guys play, it's fun, and hearing you guys interact.
Yeah. Yeah. And yesterday we got early access for those who pre-ordered to NCAA 25. It's been 11 years since we've had a college football game. So that's been pretty exciting. Me and my brother played Alabama versus LSU on a quick live yesterday when that dropped. So that was pretty fun. And so I've just been being the head coach of Colorado and just having the best time. So it's pretty fun.
You get to pick your hoodie. Is that the thing for
you can change your clothes. I didn't pick a hoodie, but you can create your own character. I named him Jonathan Denning, of course. And yeah, it's pretty in depth. You have to recruit players, and you have to go through you have to some of them have deal breakers of if they want to be close to home. So you can't. If I'm from Colorado, I can't draft someone from Alabama because they want to be closer to home. So yeah, it's pretty in depth, but it's a lot of fun so far. So
can you give them a car and stuff like real life?
You can do. I don't know if you can't give them a car, but you can send them messages and say to like try to get more bonus to get them to commit to your school. So it's pretty in depth for a college football game. They put a lot of work into it and making all the fields and the chants and everything they do for all the different teams. So
Mike and I remember the days when they did give away cars to people we knew.
yeah.
Is it EA Sports?
Yep. EA.
Nice.
JD, did you ever play that old game, NFL Game Day?
I have not played NFL Game Day.
Oh, you haven't?
I've heard of it. I heard you
Tecmo
can kick
Bowl.
I've heard you kick like 90-yard field goals or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Well, last but not least, it's my brother from another mother. It is Craven Something Scary. Hey, Steve.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Steve, you remember NFL Game Day, don't you?
Bro, we were together at Target when I bought the game from the PS1,
Yep.
and we took it home. We fired it up, and for some reason, you could kick 90-yard field goals. JD's telling the truth. I'd be like, it's like 4th down and like whatever, 4th and 15 or 20. I'm on like my own 10-yard line, and I kick a field goal, and it goes all the way down, and goes, it's good. I'm like,
Bang.
what?
No
Yeah,
doink.
remember
No
that,
doink
Mike?
there.
I do.
Dude, it'd be like, it was crazy. But that was where it all began for us.
Yeah.
And then it went to when we got to Madden football, that was, that was a whole nother level. That's why I was asking, like, is it EA Sports? Because I know they know football.
Yeah.
They do a good job
Very
with
well.
sports.
They do. Yeah. So anyway, good stuff. Although I do have to say, Michael, when you started off the intros earlier, when you were like, a very special guest, I'm like, oh, Michael, you don't have to be that nice to me. I mean, really.
That's what I thought.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So anyway, good to see everybody. I'm excited. Well, I'm kind of like Michael. I have so many questions about this episode. No, about the whole series, and I'm afraid in 45 minutes, or even if it's an hour, I don't know that they're going to get to answer all of them.
Yeah.
And I see the cliffhanger, Jennifer, as well. I think it's coming, and it'll probably be on some big thing that we want to know the answer to. And I was really a little bit perturbed on the last episode.
You and everybody else.
Well, I mean, we never went back to May going with Saul, or what's his name, Saul?
Yeah, they didn't cover that at all with
Remember
either
that?
one of them.
You
Yeah.
mean
No.
Quimir?
The leader.
Uh,
Remember, she infiltrated her sister,
yeah.
and she went back to the camp
That's
with
son of
him.
naughty.
I thought it was Saul, or it was Saul, or Saul.
No, you're right.
You're talking about Master Soul when
Yeah.
May as the older May went with Master Soul.
Remember that? And then
Yeah.
at the end, it was the end of like the episode before that, I think, or whatever.
They
And
didn't
they
go.
showed
They
them-
didn't cover that storyline at all.
At all. I'm like, what are they doing? They're gonna give us anything.
It just
No.
So
enjoying the flashbacks.
right. Oh gosh. Well, I hope tonight we're gonna get those answers. And anyway, so that's what I'm
Michael
hoping
told
for.
me the other movie he did not like that had lots of flashbacks was The Notebook. He did not like that at all. Michael told
I
me.
never saw it.
It was just I was in it for the romance.
You
Yeah, but
are
the
not in it
flashback
for the
confused
romance.
you because you didn't understand where are we? Who are these old people and who are these young people? And
Oh,
at the
it's
end,
one of
like,
those.
oh, it's them.
Oh my gosh.
It's the
I
I'm
like
twist.
sorry, I
people.
ruined that movie for like everybody that's watching.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. Spoiler alert. Thanks a
I
lot.
haven't either.
But I don't know. I'm never gonna. I like Rachel McAdams, but if I want to see her, I'm gonna turn on. Oh, let's see, Red Eye from Wes
Enchanted.
Craven, or
Oh my
True
gosh.
Detective season 2. Like that's the Rachel I want to watch. She's really good.
She is
I hear a
very
knockback in the backstage. Who could it be?
Who in the world could it be knocking at the door?
Michael, what's up?
I wasn't gonna miss the last one, guys. I'm
I'm
Oh.
shocked you're here.
It's a party now.
Wow.
I'm
Movies
doing
and
my best.
beyond.
I got something else going on. I might have to fade out just a little bit, but I will have it up on the screen here. How y'all
All
doing?
right.
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
It's been forever, bro. My
It
gosh.
has been a minute. It has been a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, I was
Good to see you.
talking to JD, and he was saying he didn't think that they could do anything less than an hour long on the final
They,
episode.
they
I mean,
better not.
Well, it's like
I swear,
40
if
40
it's
something
38
minutes.
minutes, What?
Like
It's
48 minutes.
40.
Come on, really?
Well, you already know that 5 minutes of those are the end credits.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
5 minutes of their credits. So.
Oh, 45 minutes, really?
Yeah, or 40 minutes
Okay.
basically.
Yeah, right.
So,
Okay.
4308.
so Michael, have you been watching all the episodes?
Yes, I have.
Wow.
I was
I mean-
invested, from the beginning. I hated the first episode, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance, and here we are at the finale, and I can't wait for this to be over. So I'm more excited for it to be over than anything else. This has been
Stop the bleeding.
it is so bad, you guys. But
So,
hey, we're at the finale though, so after this, love it or hate it, it's done.
so I did
Yeah.
invite like half the cast from the movie or the show onto this live stream tonight.
Oh my gosh.
So I have to say, if they show up, we got to be nice.
And he said there's a knockback stage. I was like, no,
Do
buddy.
we though?
Right?
I mean,
As long as you didn't invite the writers. I mean, actors are going to perform their script.
Yeah.
It's the writers we have the issue
That's
with,
true.
not the cast.
I think they've done okay with what they've been given.
Poor
Some of the
dialogue.
dialogue is just
Right.
horrendous.
Jennifer,
Oh no, what? I agree.
chime in anytime.
I love that it's, a big push for women, right? It's super fantastic.
Yeah.
Definitely female centric.
And then
Yeah.
they kill almost all of them off in like the.
Well, that's true too.
all of a sudden they went, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. The whole coven of witches are dead, so they're all gone.
Yeah.
But you still got May and what's the other one?
OSHA.
OSHA.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you got the green. What's her name? Starts with a V.
The boss lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandmaster Jedi.
I don't think she's a grandmaster, but
So
Not
what
a
do we
fan
think
of
of her?
I mean, What?
she should be in a Star Trek episode as a Vulcan.
There you go.
She has no like emotions. She's like,
no.
the Jedi are supposed to be empathetic and kind and caring, and but they're not supposed to have attachments. She's
Right.
like cold, and very
Distant.
unbendable.
I feel
Vanessa Rowe, that's her
name.
Vanessa.
Good.
She's in the wrong genre.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got my acolyte up, and I'm at 000.
Mike.
Wow. I don't know. Does anyone have an interpretation of this chat? Luciana
worst thing made from Star Wars.
Huh.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Dang.
I speak Portuguese. Just kidding. I
Rock.
translated it. a while ago.
Yeah, I was like, JD, you're full of surprises.
I was like, Katie's right.
Yeah, I got mine pulled up too at the very beginning. 0 zeros. 48-39.
Is
Left.
everybody ready to go?
Yeah.
Luciana, are you going to watch it with us?
Watch the show.
Are we watching the previously on?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we just let it go, right, Mike?
Yeah, we just started at 0 and just let it go.
Okay. Oh.
All right. Everybody get your get to 000 in chat. Make sure your
JD, you are
subtitles
official
are on.
in- Oh, yeah, subtitles. Ooh, thanks, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, mine are off, too. Ooh. Got it.
All right.
So, JD, are you going to be our interpreter for Luciano the rest of the way? All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. I'm going to count down from 3. Or
Okay.
Jennifer, would you like to do the countdown tonight? Since you're the first person. It's a
I'm
big
trying to figure out-
responsibility.
It is. I was trying to figure out where my closed captions were.
Oh, top right
Oh,
under
yeah.
settings, the very top right, a little box.
Is that on the TV?
It's on the. Oh, good question.
I don't think so.
Maybe
it's
not.
always green.
It's in
It's
your.
like a
It's
little
in
white
the
box.
black box outline.
So
Yeah,
We're
like
good.
settings.
yeah.
I had
it
'em
says
on.
settings.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
sweet.
cool.
Nice.
All right. So are we ready?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh man.
Oh,
Well, that was quick.
that's kind of creepy right there. Oh gosh.
Huh? Okay.
Always like the helmets. They're so shiny.
Yeah, very shiny.
Notice they didn't use green in that. They never use green. It's always red and blue.
Yellowish.
Mm.
Oh no, please. Not a romance scene.
What do you guys
Nah.
think
Oh my
George
God.
Lucas thinks of this?
Oh gosh.
Ah.
Oh good.
Okay, she's got the helmet on. Sense deprivation.
What was the question?
What do you think George Lucas thinks of this?
I'm sure he hates it.
And he's got to see his name before every episode.
He does. What the heck?
Oh, this is fun.
Whoa.
Wow.
The biggest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Yeah.
Well, he must be part of the witch's coven if he can do that.
But isn't he a Sith?
Hmm?
Isn't he a Sith?
Supposedly, but I mean, no, I don't think you will.
Huh.
So another virgins.
That you're not human. Oh no. Oh, dude.
I thought he could read minds. She's not thinking about that at all.
Oh. So did I miss something? Because how did he know she's not OSHA?
Yeah, he at the very end of episode 6,
Yeah.
he like hit her with the he knocked her out with the laser pulse and put her on the table.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's I forgot. Oh, come on, man. Do something.
What do you
Well, we
say?
know
You're
he's
not
gonna
even
die.
sisters?
He's
Yeah.
gonna die this episode. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
I love Pip.
C-3PO and R2D2 there?
Exactly.
Oh, they have hell?
I guess.
That's the first
What is she
reference
doing
of
with
hell
Luke's
in the
helmet?
Star Wars universe.
No. Empire. When Han was on the Tauntaun. And then I'll see you in hell.
Yep.
Oh, that's
He did
so
say that.
Alrighty.
So out of place. Good call, Michael.
I'm such a nerd, dude. Like, I hate that I knew that.
Why?
Because he's just like, oh.
You should shoot her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at commercial, Mike.
Yeah, commercial?
I'm at commercial. Sorry.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, why didn't he just blow her out of the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Where's she going to
All
go
right,
in this
Anakin.
ship?
I mean, May.
Her name is Mannequin.
Well, everything
Mannequin.
happened except for she didn't say this is where the fun begins.
Don't you hear the robot saying, I've got a bad feeling about this?
Yeah.
All I'm waiting for is somebody to say, "Stay on target."
Yeah, stay on target.
Stay on target. This little thing is annoying as heck.
Oh, there it is. Stay on target.
There you go. Do it. Do it.
Gonna
Oh,
hit her
come
with
on
the
now.
laser pulse.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
Man, is that little rodent going
You're
to do something?
friggin' 6 feet behind her. Oh my god.
Why? Why is he doing that?
Oh, you little turkey.
Really, was it worth it?
Oh.
He's a Sith.
What's your timestamp? Mike, give me a timestamp.
Ouch. We're
40
at
minutes,
8, 10,
49 seconds.
11, 12, 13, 8, 13, 8, 14.
Okay, I'm close enough.
You need us to pause, Scott?
No, I'm caught up.
It's Darth Plagueis.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's really not a very likable character, is she?
No.
Scientology. Him.
Hmm. Boy, they're just totally rolling the Jedi in this show.
Yeah.
That's rude.
I mean, but have the Jedi really
Cheerios?
done anything to show like their superiority? Like in
Nope.
these, like when you look at the prequels, like they were okay. Those guys are badass. With these, I don't get that feeling.
No, these are
These
These
are
are
like
nerf-
straight to DVD Jedi's.
Nerf Jedi.
Yeah.
A23 Jedi. Then I must kill you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And you will die.
If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Oh, come on, Ray.
There you go, Michael. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, who said it?
Remember Ghostbusters?
Oh, yeah.
That was Dan Aykroyd that said that.
That's right. He's like,
Are-
no. Then die.
Who the hell's this?
Oh,
What
it's
is that?
Plagueis. It's Plagueis.
Is everybody Plagueis, Mike?
No, that is Plagueis.
That is Darth Plagueis. Why, dude? Is Darth Plagueis even alive yet? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it's only 100 years before.
So he died in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
100
What's he,
years
like,
later.
10?
Whoa.
So, yeah, I knew it. I knew Darth Plagueis was the master, and this guy is the acolyte. Whatever his name is. Quillen? What's his name?
Quamir.
Quamir.
Dude with the helmet?
Yeah, and he's going to probably die, and then Plagueis is going to find Chancellor Palpatine in probably about 15 years.
So
Oh, now he uses the Force. He hasn't used it the whole
I
series.
know.
no, because in Phantom Menace, Plagueis was like 50. Or
Are you sure?
not him.
Palpatine?
Palpatine.
Well, they said when Palpatine died, he was over 100 years old.
Well, but he died at Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, it was 18 years after
Phantom
Revenge of the
Menace?
Sith.
No, but he was like 50 in the Phantom Menace.
So this guy with the crazy the helmet, that's his master is Darth Plagueis.
Yeah.
Why, we don't even
That's
know
his
yet.
apprentice.
Like he was just in a cave looking at him. Like he didn't really even,
Right.
He may be scouting.
Yeah.
or maybe he's learning how to make a chosen one.
Oh no.
So it says Palpatine was 84 years old. He was born 84 years before Star Wars.
Before, I'm sorry,
Phantom Menace?
Before Star Wars. So that was 84 minus 18. Was that 60?
84 minus 20, 64. Add 2, 66.
So he was 66 the Phantom Menace.
So he will be born like 44 years from now.
Okay.
So there's no emperor now or whatever, Palpatine.
No.
Mhm.
Okay.
Unless they totally screw up the timeline.
I
Well,
feel like they're doing that already with Plagueis being there.
I mean, one quick look at the Halloween franchise and you'll see it happens.
Ghosted your ass.
Good.
So they're all there.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think anybody's going to die, and who will it be?
Someone has to
Everyone.
die.
Soul's gone.
I'm going to agree with you, Scott. Just because he's really the only one I can see dying. Like, they're
It's
not going to kill the
it's
twins.
low-hanging fruit. It really is.
Yeah, they're not going to kill the twins.
No.
And you're not going to get rid of Smilo Ren just yet.
Dark teeth.
Yeah.
I make my own clothes.
I keep my clothes off.
Oh,
I feel
gosh.
like they kind of have like a little, like they had that little moment with the lightsaber
Yeah.
where he was holding it up to her neck, kind of like that Twilight moment.
Did he try to imprint on her?
Yeah.
Worked for Jacob. Team Jacob.
He is very weak in the Jedi arts if you can't find her. Is this the room she tried to burn her sister in? Yep.
Yep.
Oh, good call. I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
Open it up. You know the code.
Where
Oh, I guess someone's still paying the light bill.
I'm like, where did they use the power for that?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody keeping the lights on.
Jennifer, what you think so far?
It's not
Well,
center
don't they
point,
all
this one.
have the Force? Like, when they all sense each other being there?
I would think so.
I would think so too, Jennifer.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Underwhelming.
Is this the moment he dies, guys? Is this gonna be the battle? Or is it
What does Smilo have against Soul? I wonder.
He just hates everybody.
Well, if he's a apprentice of the Sith, he's wants to kill the Jedi, I guess. But
I know, but I mean, it seems like he has like a vendetta.
Well, we knew he was a Jedi before, right? And it wasn't Skull.
oh,
Holy crouching tiger, hidden dragon, Batman.
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Oh, why didn't he just like stab him as he's coming down?
Why didn't he step on like the limbs on the trees as he ran down?
Oh, let's see it. Oh man,
It's a toothpick.
it's a baby lightsaber.
It's Yoda's lightsaber.
I guess if they made him the same size, they'd compare him to Darth Maul.
Oh my god.
That's totally the Matrix.
I don't care how strong you are in the Force. If you're like sitting there with the mask on that you can't see,
Hadouken.
Hadouken.
There
Yeah.
goes his head.
Wow.
If you got a mask on and you can't see anything, that's just a detriment. I'm going to burn you now.
I don't like the on and off with the lightsabers. I don't like
Yeah.
that at all.
I was wondering why do they keep turning them on so many times.
Isn't it supposed to be
Kinda
like a
weird.
certain kind of fighting style for intimidation?
I mean, when Luke and Vader were fighting, or they never like kept turning their lightsabers off to stop and talk.
No.
Who's she talking to? Who's this Kira Armstrong? Steve, she's talking to you?
Oh, cool.
That's my daughter.
Hi, Kira.
So now she's wearing the dark clothes and she's wearing the light side clothes. Have they switched roles at this point?
They switched
Okay.
clothes when
I'd go along with that.
I don't know. She's looking pretty rageful.
yeah. They swapped roles, huh?
Again,
Parent swap.
Oh. Pepper spray
Yeah.
or what?
Well, she erased Pip, remember?
Yeah.
So OSHA's in the
In the black.
black, right? Yeah.
that still
Oh,
doesn't
my.
seem like very good intentions, is what I'm saying. Like, seems like now May is the one that's more mellow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Scream.
Vanessa Rosen to come and kill both of them.
They're doing the same moves.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I like the transition.
My master.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Oh. Cut and run.
Oh,
Oh. I'm waiting for it. Oh.
Show the
you gonna get him
muscles.
with the cheap shot?
Oh. That's
Get it with
cool.
the helmet.
That's right.
Oh no.
Oh, did he get him?
Oh, he cut off his lightsaber. He's gonna have to use the baby
Oh,
one.
you could see the kyber crystal in it.
You still got the bottom part.
He got Saul.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom part should have its own crystal, right?
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
He's gonna slam his
Oh,
helmet
wow.
into the lightsaber.
He's not gonna
Do it. Poke his throat.
take his head off. Oh no.
Aw.
Oh crud.
Now do it.
Do it. Yeah. Give in to your anger.
Oh no.
Journey to the dark side
will be complete.
Complete. Yes.
I'll never be like you.
I'll never join you.
No. Luke.
She needs to lose a hand first.
Somebody's losing a hand, or else it's not Star Wars.
It's gotta be.
Oh, she's gonna kill him with the lightsaber.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't like this part of the storyline.
So you get hit now.
It's coming. Goodbye, soul.
Oh, he's not going to finish his sentence.
Who picked up the lightsaber? Oh, she did?
Oh shit.
I think so.
I don't.
You keep saying that over and over again.
Such a weak argument.
Yeah, here it comes.
And where is the Sith dude during this? He's just
Here he
hanging out
comes.
listening.
Yeah, he's just standing back there.
She's
Is
going to
he
become a
even
Sith
talking?
by
Probably
killing
got
him.
a box of popcorn. He's
Yeah, I was about to say he's in the comment section with a box of popcorn. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I'll take a cherry icy while I'm waiting.
She choking him?
Do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which one?
Osha's doing it.
OSHA. Yeah,
He's like, ooh, I got me 2 apprentices.
exactly.
The Jedi are the bad people. Oh, bleeding the kyber crystal.
I'll wait.
Ooh. A couple of seconds behind you guys.
Yeah,
Oh
me too.
no. She's really doing it, isn't she?
Yeah.
Wow, she sure did. OSHA, I never would have thought that.
I kind of figured.
Roll reverselets.
Roll
Low-hanging
reversal.
fruit.
Yeah, that's true.
Now her sister's all glad. We killed the evil Jedi.
Now let's all become
Friends.
apprentices of the dark side.
Ah, you're on your first step to becoming a Sith.
What the hell's taking the Jedi so long? They landed their ship like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man.
And he just hung out there.
Oh,
Jedi
that's
can't-
cool. I like that.
That,
Jedi can't find parking.
that makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah,
Turn
the
red.
bleeding a kyber crystal isn't like that.
At all.
They took some liberties there, didn't they?
Yeah. This well, I don't want to say this whole show is a liberty, but
Oh, there they are. Finally
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
out.
Well, nice.
they
had
had to
some
park 10 miles
cocktails.
away.
Oh, they had to have cocktails and stuff before they got out. I sense a disturbance in the force.
Master. Uh-oh.
Like, there's a lot of them.
Secrets behind secrets.
Did you say master?
That's her master, probably. That little turd.
Somebody needs to slice his head off.
Yeah, see, they can sense each other from that far away, but the other guys can sense each other right next to each other.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Very interesting. Huh.
Is he still alive?
I hope so.
His eyes are open, but now they're closed.
And there's no. Aren't you supposed to disappear into the forest when you die? The Jedi.
It's so you're supposed to
That's what I thought.
when you join the Force.
Right.
Qui-Gon didn't, though, did he?
No, neither did Darth Vader when he became good.
Well, that we know of, because he had his suit.
Well, then he got burned
Yeah.
on the pyre. Luke burned the rest of him, what was left.
Oh, that's right. You're right. And we do see him with as a Force ghost with everybody else at the end of Jedi. But yeah.
And if you watch that scene really closely, you can see Luke take a deep breath at his dad. He's like, "Oh, you'll always be with me."
If you watch, was it Attack of the Clones when they're on the planet in the Colosseum? All the Jedi that die are laying on the ground.
Ah, well, that's interesting inconsistency. You should do a video on that, Mike.
Why do some disappear and some don't?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they'll probably say that the people that disappear didn't really die. They allowed themselves to go into the Force, like Obi-Wan, Yoda. They just flowed into the Force as let themselves go.
They gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the other people died.
I mean,
it would be a good video.
Force Ghost and
he sure did.
Obi-Wan.
Who's that?
Qui-Gon.
Oh yeah, he sure did. Yep.
And then even Yoda mentioned him in Revenge of the Sith. I will show you how to contact your old master.
Yep. Because in the Clone Wars, it was him who.
You must go to his.
Qui-Gon showed Yoda how to become a Force ghost.
Let's go to his painting in Gryffindor Hall, and you can talk to him. I'm sorry, that's the wrong franchise.
Wake up!
Make the video, Michael.
Yeah, I'm way behind you guys right now because I've hit a couple of commercials.
Oh no!
You need a timestamp?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a timestamp.
32, 42, 43, 44,
gosh,
45.
This thing.
Okay, so now we see Basil.
Ewok wannabe is just driving me crazy.
I just don't understand him. Like, he helps the Jedi, and then he doesn't help the Jedi. Like
I guess he fell in love with the man. If they merge and become one person,
like Dragon Ball Z fuse.
Is this tree from?
It's from episode 3
from Avatar. The blue people.
Kiss me.
I'm sorry I knocked you off and stole your clothes.
I've been stealing your food.
Oh. Apparently not. They need a tracker to find her.
Isn't he Master the Obvious?
We become one.
I want to ascend.
She's not even biting it. I just like that little guy so much.
Oh, I can't stand him. I just want to strangle him.
I know what everybody's getting for Christmas.
I call him an Ewok wannabe. I just can't stand the dude, whoever it is.
So now he can wipe memories?
They can do anything.
They're rewriting the universe.
So you're saying at any point in time, a Jedi Master could have been like, nope, It's gone.
Like
They're
Man in
taking a
Black.
page. They're
You
taking a
forget-
page from Men in Black.
You forget how to fight.
Exactly. Well,
We have really nice weather.
exactly.
Shake,
Really.
shake on it. Oh,
Strike her down. Do it. Do it. Do it, OSHA. Do it. I actually would be shocked if she does it.
Kind of like Kylo Ren Han
I will
Solo.
find you. Oh my God, it's like
Yes.
some Mohicans. I will find you no matter how far, no matter how
Yeah.
wide.
I can't quit you.
I thought she was about to lightsaber her for a
Well,
second.
me too, Michael. I was like
Mhm.
waiting for it. Die as one.
I forgot.
Come on, man.
That's it? That's all you got to do?
That's it.
Every Jedi fight I ever had, I would be like, you don't remember how to fight. You know what I mean? And they... Oh, my God.
Who are you?
Kiss me.
Who am I?
I'm rubber, you're glue.
Oh, man.
It's not going to end right here, is it?
Yeah,
No,
that's it.
Not yet. About 5 more minutes of material.
Okay, so y'all in Coruscant now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Love that Alibaba hair.
3 man buns.
He's from the Manbunian Federation.
She's got her
Wow.
fancy dress on with the 2 logos.
I know.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be like have that.
Have fineries.
Yeah, they're supposed to take an oath of poverty. A fire.
Good job, Mike.
It was hot.
The bricks burned.
Killing my mom.
Dude. You're like,
Dude, I
you're
could
all
wrote
over
this.
it.
Just
Did you
pretend
write-
like
Did you write this, Mike?
I never saw Star Wars before.
Exactly. Well, it still might be better than Andor.
I still haven't finished watching it. Steven.
Dude, it's rough. It is so, oh my gosh.
How did she know if they kept it secret? Oh. Really?
Oh,
he takes the fall.
Wow.
And then I burned him. I have a sister?
Ocean. She's a nasty piece of work.
Here's a cliffhanger.
Oh shit, there's someone I want you to meet.
I tore the sleeves off of my shirt.
Oh yeah, got to get the guns in there.
Surprised he doesn't have a dragon tattoo or some crap like that. That would be so not canon and so appropriate for this series.
So holding hands now.
Oh
Where we're
gosh.
at.
Oh my gosh,
Really?
it's a beautiful sunset tonight.
And we're holding hands with the lightsaber. This is
She's
supposed
going to
the
be
power,
more than his apprentice.
power of two.
There it is. Wow. Oh, no shit.
That's not all.
Yoda!
I think he has way too much hair for as young as he is. Way too much.
Yeah.
Way too white.
Jason McAuliffe. Well, okay. I don't know who to find on Twitter.
Yoda.
Yep. All right, I'm turning mine off.
I turned mine off.
Yep. Wow.
Hey, Bad Wolf.
Hey, you got a super chat. Nice.
You're welcome, Bad Wolf. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Bad Wolf. Great to see you too. Coming back slowly but surely. Yes, and slow, but don't call me Shirley.
That's like the joke of the day right there.
There it is, man.
Scott, are you done watching it?
Yeah.
Everybody done?
The last thing was Yoda, right? I didn't miss
More than
anything.
one way.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
It was Yaddle before she transformed. Okay.
Big trouble you are in.
I'm so disappointed.
I'm not looking forward to the next episode.
That's not.
There are no more episodes.
That's it.
I don't.
And there probably won't be. They're not going to get picked up for another season.
All these
I
people are saying, "Oh, there's going to be a second season." I'm like,
Oh,
Why?
please, no. I don't think I'm going to watch it. I really not. I really don't think I will.
yeah.
I mean, I might, but
I'll probably
bring in
watch
John
it.
Favreau.
Yeah. Okay. Jennifer, what did you think?
I think it had some good aspects. Like, I really enjoyed the fighting, but it's not what I wanted, and it's not what I expected it to be. And I can feel through the writing what they wanted to do and what they were trying to do, and it doesn't feel like it's traditional Star Wars, and I just didn't like it.
Nope, was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Steve, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, I'm not a Star Wars expert. I always say I'm an intermediate level Padawan in the franchise, but I really love it, and I love the movies. Well,
You're
I
on the
love
Padawan level too.
I'm on the Padawan level. Which, by the way, anyone watching, you can be there too. Go to the guys Patreon and be a part.
Padawan.
Join the Force. Be a part of the Force by
Actually,
joining up.
it's membership here on
Well, it's
YouTube.
you know what? It's membership there. You know what? You should start a Patreon too, man. Seriously. Um, anyway, I don't have any choice. Thank you, YouTube. I'm not bitter at all. Okay. No, sorry. So back to the show. Yeah, it feels very disconnected, very.
Did you freeze?
I think he did. We'll wait until he comes back. Scott, what did you think?
I'm just
Twist
glad it's
level.
over.
Oh no,
Oh,
I froze.
you did.
I think that. Am I there? Am I back? I don't
Now
know.
you're back. You're back
Okay.
in black.
Back. So basically, I'll make mine very short because we got 3 other folks on the panel to talk who hasn't talked about it yet. So I'm just gonna say this: underwhelming as a whole. And what I don't like is still feeling like they took liberties that they shouldn't have taken. Like, don't call it Star Wars unless you're gonna stick with Star Wars mythology. If you're gonna, don't, you got to stick with Star Wars mythology. And so I'm just it was the fighting scenes, to Jennifer's point, were enjoyable. Like I enjoyed them. Lightsaber battles when they would show them. Outside of that, I think the story itself was not very strong. It was not a very well written story.
Yeah.
And honestly, if there's a season 2, Michael, I mean, look, if you invite me to do one of these, I'll probably watch it on a watch party, but I wouldn't watch it on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
unfortunate.
Scott, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the word of the day or the phrase of the day is underwhelming. It was just there, the putting the pieces together and finalizing their vision. This could have been any other story and outside of Star Wars, just like Craven was saying. It didn't have to be Star Wars. It just happened to be. And the way they're trying to create the beginning of the Jedi and the strife between the Jedi and everybody's out to get them. I understand a lot of people like some of the fight scenes and stuff like that, but where was the battle scenes in the Star Destroyers and stuff like that, the X-Wing fighters? We didn't have that aspect as much.
They try to do it in between the rings of that planet.
And that was it. That was pretty much it. And so it was very, I don't know. We got to throw in a chase scene so we can be Star Wars. We got to throw in this element, that element, so we can call it Star Wars. There's so many things I didn't like about it. So I'll let some other people say some stuff, and I'll probably say, yeah, I agree.
All right, JD.
I mean, yeah, probably just kind of echoing what a lot of people already said. Like, I thought the fight scenes looked pretty cool and the fighting stuff, but it just seems like they just randomly threw stuff in there for no reason. Like, they showed what we can assume is Plagueis for like a second.
Yeah.
And then they showed Yoda at the end for like a second. I think that's just kind of your hook to maybe get you excited for something in season 2 if there is one. But that's really the only purpose of that. Seemed like that was. And then they just added random stuff I'll agree with Craven that my Star Wars knowledge is kind of intermediate, but like the bleeding the lightsaber, it looks cool, but I don't think that's the way it works. And and then like Michael said, like now we can all of a sudden just wipe memories with just the wave of a hand. Like it just seemed kind of random.
Have to get your hand right.
It was kind of like the force healing. Like all of a sudden, we can force heal now. Like it's just yeah. I don't know.
Yep. Michael, what do you think?
How in depth do you want me to go? Like,
Whatever you want to say.
did I like it? No. I liked nothing about this series. The best episode was episode 5. I think I gave that a 3 out of 10.
Mhm.
Literally, it's I don't want to talk forever, but there are so many things with this, and even in tonight's episode, I'll just stick with that. JD mentioned the crystal, like, so you're gonna tell me she could choke one guy out and that's gonna turn red, and Anakin can slaughter younglings and other Jedis, and his saber's still
Dozens.
blue, like nothing. So what's going on with that? That's not how that works at all. Now you're gonna make Darth Plagueis's introduction to Star Wars, other than being talked about in a cave, playing like creeper level, look around the corner, like that's it. You're talking about a major character that was responsible for the birth for Anakin Skywalker, and it's like he's just a creepy cave crawler. Like that's what Plagueis is. And is he even alive yet? Does the math add up? I really don't even think the math adds up for that. And that's not the first time we've seen this. Like, you look at Cal Mundi, and it's just like, how the hell are you here when you were one of the people 100 years later that, like, the Sith have been gone for a millennia? You know what I mean? And it's like, I just don't, I don't know what they're doing here. It's like they're trying to rewrite things to fit a certain way that they want to do things, and it's just cheapening what we've already known and loved about Star Wars. So, yes, I am a little vocal about how I feel about this. Did I watch the whole thing? Yes. I even made sure to get here for the, the finale of this. And man, I wasn't expecting anything out of this, so I'm not really like aggravated or anything. But if you want to talk about what's wrong with it, if I could say anything good about this, it would probably be that it's over, and they probably won't for a second season. I could say there were some cool lightsaber fights every now and then, but they were always cheapened by something. Like, even in the 5th episode, you're like, okay, they're saying this is going to be the best since the Phantom Menace. It's like, yeah, first of all, no, it wasn't. Second of all, you've cheapened it by things. All of a sudden, I'm watching a lightsaber fight from behind a tree. You cut down these trees and they all fall the wrong way. Like, it's just like little things like
When
that.
you said it just clicked.
Yeah,
That's why it looks so bad.
Little things like that you did, and then you're gonna make these bold claims like it's gonna be the best thing since Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, and it's like, nah, it wasn't even close to me. It wasn't. I mean, come on, guys. Like, it's like, do better. Like, please help me. Get somebody that knows Star Wars. These people don't know Star Wars, man. I'm not saying I could do any better, but come on, guys. Like,
well, you heard about her getting the writers in there, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, the lady. What's her name?
Kathleen Kelly.
No, the director of this show,
Leslie Headland.
Leslie Headland. When she brought in her directors, she made sure that they were people who had never seen Star Wars before when they were writing. The writers.
That's a great idea.
And I'm
Why
like,
would you do that, dude?
Setting yourself up for failure.
You are. I mean, it's like the Halloween 5. Remember Jennifer? The director of Halloween 5 had never seen a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
It's
Bad
true.
idea.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Yeah. But I don't get that, honestly, Michael. I
I think they should have had somebody sing the national anthem in there and be drunk. And then they could have started hitting some home runs, and it probably would have been better.
Oh, man.
And I mean, it's just easier for them to say that their fan base is toxic, other than saying that, okay, we made a mistake here. And I think that that's something that aggravates me as well. Like, it's just unfortunate, man, because you look at shows like when you looked at Ahsoka had some magnificent moments in that show. And The Mandalorian has had some magnificent moments in that show.
Love that show.
And now, for the first time, Star Wars is going back 100 years. Like, if this was like Knights of the Old Republic era, I would be losing my mind, like probably borderline tears. But it's not. And it's just so cheap, man. And they gave it so much money to do what they did. And like you said earlier, like with this show, you can throw logic out the window. It's not just the story; it's just the things happening. Like, there's no logical sense behind a lot of this. Sorry.
I've got the total fix for this. They totally fix this by like showing a hologram, and then it closes, and then the teacher says, and that's how we make up a fake story about the Jedi. Class, now
Yeah.
you know how to write your essays.
Yeah.
And then we've got an off canon, and it's like a dream, like Dallas did with Jock
JR.
Ewing dying in the plane crash because they brought him back from the jungle in Dallas. If you remember Dallas way back when.
Yeah.
So many elements, low-hanging elements that they added. The flashback. This is the first time we've seen flashbacks in Star Wars. Did it work? I don't think so. I don't think it added. I think it was just crappy storytelling. And then we had the whole, I'm going to be bad. No, I'm going to be bad. The whole sister swap crap.
Multiple times too.
Yeah.
Just make up your mind. Stop being so
Well,
wishy-washy.
when I first saw The Acolyte was coming out, and they said it's going to be a murder mystery and all these things, I thought that it was going to be at the Jedi Temple. I thought that these Jedi were going to be dying mysteriously, and throughout the whole episode, they were going to be trying to find who the killer was. You'd have all these people that were, suspects, and they would find out. But you find out who the killer is in the first episode. I mean,
First scene.
the first scene, you know who the killer is, and they go and arrest her sister, and she's got a twin. So basically, it was everything's thrown out there in the first episode, and throughout the whole series, it's the Jedi are these miscreants who are hiding, and they're not who they say they are, and they're really bad. And the Sith are more straightforward, and they're fighting for a cause. And it just lessens it. Plus, the whole aspect of the twins being born through the Force, so takes away from Anakin's, the chosen one, being the chosen one.
They squandered the witches, and this is what upsets me the most. They squandered the witches because the witches could have been the pre-witches for Thrawn's witches. Those could have been Thrawn's witches that helped him, and that could have explained the coffins a little more. And this was their ancestors. This was the 100 years before Thrawn got to have his
Dathomir
witches. And
That's a
they
good
just
idea.
squandered that completely. And it's
Well,
I
remember,
think they
they've
missed a
never
lot of
seen Star
opportunity.
Wars, Scott. Remember? So they probably never even know about that.
Yeah.
That would have been great,
Just
though.
that.
Wouldn't
I'm
it
pretty
really
sure
be?
that was showing in the commissary at the office. That show was on
Yeah.
loop.
Right.
So I have to say, my favorite episode, I'm with Michael, was episode 5. It's
Yeah.
great. My least favorite was 3, and then they repeated it in 7.
I was going to say 3 and 7 are tied for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they just did it from a different aspect. And when you're talking about, like, Bad Wolf said he liked it for the practical effects for the sabers in the show. I agree. I liked it that they were showing the kyber crystals and stuff like that, but bleeding the crystal right then, and also the lightsaber scenes were fantastic. But then they would cut right in the middle and move back to Osha and her sister having this heartfelt talk, and then they move back to the lightsaber scene, and you just like kill the mode. I mean, in Return of the Jedi, when Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker are fighting on the Death Star, they're fighting, and all of a sudden it cuts to the rebels outside of the Death Star fighting for their lives in these dogfights, getting blasted out of the sky, and it just maintains the same momentum as the lightsaber scene. So this was very disjointed, and sorry to get on my high horse, but it was very disjointed.
Your channel, baby. Let her rip.
Very disjointed, and I'm so dissatisfied, I guess, and disappointed. And I'm trying to keep a positive spin on everything, but like Bad Wolf said, probably the lightsaber practical effects, with them pulling the little baby Yoda lightsaber off of his Sith lightsaber, and
Yeah.
But if
And
we
do
go
it.
back to the earlier episodes, there's lightsabers like fizzing out, like they
Yeah.
weren't working, and it was almost like we want to establish a storyline, but they haven't really figured out how to make a good lightsaber yet.
I
They
think there
haven't
was an explanation for that.
Yeah,
they haven't evolved that.
the explanation for that, Scott, was they kept hitting his helmet, and the metal from the helmet is what
Causing
disrupted their lightsabers to. I
Oh,
forgot what is that? What is the
Yeah.
metal called?
this deprivation
Starts with a
helmet.
C.
Something with the C, yeah.
Yeah, it's like kryptonite for the lightsaber.
Basically.
That's with a K, but okay. Thanks for playing.
I'm just saying.
And the way they threw Soul under the bus to make
To
that's
save
just
themselves.
not. I don't
Yeah.
think that would be something the Jedi would do.
His
Except
cortosis.
So now they're going to make
Cortosis.
Yoda out to be a bad guy because they're going to drag Yoda into it.
Yeah.
Because we got to tell you something, Big Yoda. We did some bad stuff, and now you know. So
Well,
gotta
apparently everybody on the council knows. Because Vanessa Rowe told
Right.
them. So
Yep.
everybody, all the Jedi are sleazy corporate, bad guys.
Wow.
I think that's one of my biggest issues with the series is how awful they make the Jedi seem. Like it just, it's not honoring them and the tradition. And yeah, we know there's some bad in there, but just the whole series making them seem like they're just awful people. And I don't know. I don't like that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
One more little rant, please.
Sure.
And you're gonna tell me that Yoda couldn't feel all those Jedi's dying?
No.
No,
Yeah.
and the witches too. He would have felt the witches too.
you brought Yoda in. Now you've made the story even more complicated because now it's like, oh, so Yoda's there, but he didn't know any of this stuff. Like, come on, guys. Like, really? Do you remember when all the Jedi were dying off in Attack of the Clones? He was grabbing his chest, like, oh my God, like, so many people dying. And in this, he's just like, hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, there's no, oh God, there's just nothing.
No disturbance in the force.
There's nothing.
Oh, Bad Wolf, did you see episode 1? They actually had the Trade Federation in there. That's the ship Osha was on the Trade Federation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoda should have felt the Jedi dying. So should have Vanessa Rowe. And it's just like they nerfed their powers. I mean, the Jedi were strong and they had strong powers. And when Soul got there to the planet at the toward the end of the show, and he couldn't feel the Sith or Osha or May, even though the guy had the helmet on, that just protected his memories, not the feeling of the Force. The Force flows through your body.
Yeah.
So,
But they even gave a different take on the Force early on, if I'm not mistaken. Like, the witches did.
a thread.
So it was just like that's what disconnected me originally, right away. It's like, no, that's not what it is. That's not what George Lucas explained the Force to be. And now it's something different that can be manipulated in different ways. And it's just like it's too much. Like you're trying to retcon too many things into a series where the storytelling just isn't worth it. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, to me, you guys, this was not a good show. Of course, it's just my opinion. If you are a fan of this, by no means, we all have our own opinions, and that's what makes us all different and great. But for me, in my mind, it just didn't live up to anything really, like whatsoever. To have that many Jedi potential in one series and for it to fall as flat as it did, it just more disappointed than anything else.
Yeah.
And you also notice that all that squadron of Jedi never saw the bad Sith person. He just very casually or on purposely, disappeared. So the only people that ever saw him were Osha, her sister, and all the dead Jedi. So all the Jedi are dead that actually saw him. So he never existed.
But Vanessa Rowe felt him
Because she knows him, because
Yeah.
master student something going on there. Which
Yeah.
Yep.
at this point I could care less. I don't care to know the rest of the story, Paul Harvey. Thank you.
You know, they had such a great thing with her lightsaber whip, and you only see it like for 1 second throughout the whole series. You know,
And it was so predictable because as soon as I saw it, like a couple scenes before, they had talked about Quimir having scars on his back, and I was like, "Oh, she whipped him. That was his master." Like it was very predictable in some parts.
yeah,
Well, and JD, I think you made some really good points. I think it makes sense when you say that, or when you guys were talking about how the directors or writers, whoever, had never seen Star Wars. It's like they picked a bunch of cool stuff and just crammed it in there. And they're like,
Yeah.
ooh, this is what's exciting about Star Wars. Here you go. Have fun, you know, and
Yeah.
it's sad and disappointing because we're all expecting a really great story, a really great murder mystery, some lore, some history, and we get this.
yeah. When they pushed Plagueis in there and Yoda, I'm like, this feels like they just shoved them in there at any one point just to bring people back. I don't know who said that, but I totally agree. And it was totally disjointed. Michael said, you know, he's a cave dwelling little hermit, you know.
Creeper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Darth Plagueis.
Darth Plagueis. I mean, he's so important to this whole series or to the whole Star Wars, you know, prequels. And this is how we see him the first time. You know, it makes no sense.
You got some balls to bring Plagueis on the screen, period. And
Yeah.
if you are gonna bring him on for his first appearance, you got to do something with him and not just have him like a creeper. Like, I mean, oh god. Oh.
Yeah. And then Yoda. I mean,
We
shows
got to
up.
see the back of his head.
Yeah.
sort of like Luke at the end of The Force Awakens.
Oh gosh, dude. Those movies don't exist in my canon.
Yeah.
7, 8, and 9. Nope, they're not even a part of it. It stops at 6
Yeah.
for me.
Well, disappointing, guys, but
Yeah,
it's done.
Woo!
it's done. We saw it through, Michael.
We
It's
did.
over.
Yep.
I had high hopes.
So we'll meet back for season 2, right?
See if there even is.
Yeah.
On your channel, Jennifer.
There you go. Oh man, I think
The
Michael
unknown
maybe-
acolyte. The lost acolyte.
Yeah.
There you go. What I'd be down for is the watch party of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
The little episode 3 action, man. I really love that movie.
It's a
It's
good
like
one.
growing on me to the point where I'm like, this is really good.
My youngest twin the other day, last weekend, she asked me if we could watch Star Wars. And I was like, oh, which one? She's like, the one where Anakin kills all the kids. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm like, what? How do you know that?
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
She's going to be very disappointed that she didn't actually get to see it.
I know.
Yeah.
Where's the action in that scene, Dad?
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, all right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. This has been pretty fun, regardless of the
Yeah,
outcome of the show. But yeah, it's
great
nice.
company.
I really appreciate everybody coming, and Jennifer, I really appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
All right,
Stepping out
you're
of
no
your
longer a
comfort zone.
newbie.
Yeah,
Thank you
Now
for
you'll be on-
having me.
you'll be on every live stream now.
Oh boy. Now that I know your time frame difference, Jennifer, I'll be reaching out to you.
Awesome. I can't wait.
It's gonna be great. It would be blast. Yes.
Michael, I appreciate you coming, even though I know you just don't like this this series.
I had to at least make the finale, right?
I
I had to
really
do that.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, when you popped up, my heart stopped a little bit. I thought it was somebody from the Acolyte.
Sorry to disappoint, but thank you for
No.
the invite.
Hey, no disappointment.
No disappointment. JD and Scott, Craven, thank you. Anybody got anything else they want to add before we head out?
Well, I do have something cool to say if you guys want to hear about it real fast.
Sure.
And so Movies and Beyond is taking its first group trip in
Oh.
August. We are going to Waverly Hills Sanatorium, and we will be spending the night pretty much in there, going through with a whole bunch of cameras and basically looking for paranormal. So
Oh.
we will be doing that. It looks like there's going to be about 13 of us
Wow.
that will be there and running through that place. It's our first trip ever. And, big shout out to all the people that helped me make that happen. But that is August 3rd. I'm going to attempt to go live there for like a half an hour or so with like minimal equipment. But I will be filming everything else to put a video together of the experience down there. So if you do watch Movies and Beyond, definitely look out for that. If you want to see me running around crying because I'm scared to death of paranormal stuff, this was not my idea. I was talked into going, and if I'm going to go, at least we should get some fun interaction with everybody, going. I'll get to meet a lot of people. And then also a good video to put out for Movies and Beyond Paranormal. So definitely looking forward to that. And I look forward to sharing that experience with everyone. So
Bad Wolf says, bring the salt.
I don't know if salt works, man, but I'm down to bring
Supposed to,
anything.
yeah.
Like I was
Make a
thinking like a
circle.
super soaker with holy water. You know what I mean?
Make a circle.
Like, that's-
Hey, Michael, if you go into a room, you have to do this live. You have to say, is there anybody in here? You have to say it. Everybody says it on those paranormal shows.
Is there anybody in here? I think
there's
the
somebody in
thing
here.
that I'm looking for the most is, supposedly the most haunted room there is room 502. And so I plan to make sure that I will be in there at 3 a.m., which is witching hour, with multiple cameras facing different directions, and I'm going to sit in there. So
So
that
are you
should
gonna
be
have one
interesting.
of those big, Willy Wonka type
No.
cameras that are facing back at you, getting
No,
your?
I refuse to wear anything like that
I
ever.
think those are hilarious.
They just they look horrible.
They're so
Or
hilarious.
get your webcam, or get your camera and shove it in your face like the Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. There you go.
With like snot coming down my nose. Like, oh my god, there's something going on here.
I heard something. Somebody fell.
No, we're definitely looking forward to that, and I can't wait to bring back the content to show.
Wow,
everyone.
you are the buffalo, man. You're the buffalo. You're just running right into the storm.
Hey, sometimes you got to run in there, man.
Just running
We'll
right
see
You
into
have
how
to
I
get
come out.
licenses or anything to spend the night, or is it just?
So it is open to the public, but you have to schedule, and of course you have to pay. So everyone going is paying, for their own way in. But yeah, so they do tours, and I mean they sell out like right away at the beginning of each year. So we were lucky enough to get enough to go in August, and we're definitely looking forward to it.
Where is that located?
Lexington or Louisville. I'm sorry, I always get those two confused.
Virginia,
Louisville,
right?
Kentucky.
Oh,
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, Waverly Hills, like if you don't know anything about this place, it's one of the most haunted places in America. So this should be a fun time, if anything else.
Michael, if you ever come down to Colorado, you can go to the Stanley Hotel, where they.
I've heard about the Stanley Hotel.
where
Yeah.
Stephen King wrote The Shining.
Yeah.
I'm about an hour away.
All right. Well, you can walk through there with me if I go, man.
Oh, man.
It'll
You
be
can
fun.
also go see the grave of the vampire. I can't remember the city, but there's a vampire grave in Colorado. My family and I
Oh, I
went and
didn't know
visited there, and that was pretty wicked. I can't remember the name of the city though. I think it was Lexington Vampire, but it's yeah. We went during the day though. We wimped out. We went during the day.
Hey, a lot of people that watch the Paranormal Friday show come through like, well, where are you going next? What's after this? They're already. Somehow I became this traveling. I'm like, look, I said I would go to one place, and if you guys want me to go somewhere else, you guys are gonna have to start throwing some money in here because this stuff is not cheap to do. Travel, hotel, all that stuff, and you guys know. I'm sure you guys have made plenty of videos. It's not easy. It's not easy to make a video, and let alone make a video on location. It takes time. It's gonna be fun, but we'll see how it turns out, with everything, because it'll be my first one. So doing an on location shooting. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully you
think-
guys enjoy it.
And I think the Carbonite Jedi needs to go to Coruscant and get us a video from there.
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
Go
Or at
Jedi.
least go
Cool.
play in a sandbox and be like, I'm coming to you from Tatooine.
Oh god,
Yeah.
always Tatooine.
Everywhere. There's sand everywhere.
Yeah, I knew that I Hate Sand line was coming out there at some point.
JD and I will go to the sand dunes in
Yeah.
southern Colorado.
I've been there. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been there.
But the parking lot is a mile from the dunes. I kid you not. It's such a long walk.
Right, because it
Such a
travels.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
Wow.
Well, anybody else got anything to say before we head out?
What's up, Paula?
JD, you got anything going on in your channel?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just videos, full videos, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, shorts every day. So, yep.
Well, Scott, and you're still doing.
I'm still rocking and rolling, working on. I've got 3 active voice guided homes right now. I had a lot of interest today from a group I met with, so it could be growing. I'm gonna have at least one more within the next month, so I will be maintaining 4 at the same time. Which, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, these are the home is for sale, and we put a service in the home that makes the home talk and helps you engage the home and engage what you're looking at versus just walking around randomly going, I guess it's a nice home, but it helps you get engaged with the home to like see the possibilities of you living your life there with audio, with the home talking to you and telling you and engaging you into the home. So
Nice.
hopefully we'll have that 4th one here soon before I take a trip to Colorado. So that's coming in August. We got to figure that out.
Awesome.
Me and you got to do a good job this time so we can see each other.
Yes.
Because every time one or the other, we just miss each other, and it sucks.
Yeah. Well, if you stay down south again, maybe me, you, and JD can meet for a drink or something.
It'll be golden, so that'll be where I'll be.
Yeah.
And it'll be at Chatfield, so
I'm at Chatfield.
I'm right
Me
by
too.
your office. So
Yep.
there you go.
All right. Jennifer, you don't have a channel, do you?
I do not. I just enjoy everybody else's channels.
Okay. Well, everybody go subscribe to her on Instagram.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. I love it.
Yes. Oh, go
I
ahead.
teach my kids internet safety, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
although they all know you guys, so they tease me all the time because I talk about you guys as if I know you, and I'm like, "Oh, did you hear what Michael or Craven said?" And they're so
Well, you do know us.
Aw, yeah, I mean, Phil, I mean, it's been a long time. We've been, being able to have a talk back and forth and messages and chats, and now we just took it to the next level here. This was really neat. I'm glad you came.
Absolutely. Good stuff.
I love it.
Well-
You guys are very sweet.
Well, you're welcome. Anytime. So my channel, I just got some videos coming out. I'm trying to talk to some people to see if they can come and interview on my channel. And then on Thursdays, we have the Movie Bros React. It's my channel with Steve. And we're going to do a live watch of the movie Hidden. Is that what it is? What is it?
Hidden.
Hidden.
Yeah.
So come watch us, come with us and join us and watch a movie with us on Thursday night. And we're going to watch Hidden.
Hidden.
Did it hide from the box office?
It's from Alexander Skarsgård is one of the leading characters or actors, and we like the Skarsgård brothers.
Mhm.
So, it's
He was in the movie Infinity Pool, right?
Infinity Pool. Sure was. Yeah, that's
Okay.
him. And his brother Bill, of course, is Pennywise and Barbarian and a bunch of other stuff.
He's a good actor. He's really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he
time.
will be Eric Draven soon.
He will be Eric Draven. That's right.
And Nosferatu.
Yep. Yeah, Bill's career is really taking off
He's killing it.
big time, big time.
Ah,
And that's Thursday night at Mike at 10 o'clock Central,
9 Mountain. Yeah.
9 Mountain, 11 Eastern, Thursday
Yes.
night.
7 Alaska.
7
7
Alaska.
That's right. 7 Alaska.
What time
So-
zone are you in? Is it called
Alaskan Standard Time.
Okay.
I'm seeing Twisters Thursday. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, and Mike, if you don't mind, I'd like just to pitch real quick my channel for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Oh,
What you
okay.
got?
Sorry. So tomorrow night, Wednesday, the 17th at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, that's 7 p.m. Mountain, that's 5 p.m. Alaska Standard Time. I'm going to be interviewing Christopher Doyle, who played Officer Richards in Scream 2, one of the detectives assigned to protect Sydney on campus, and he's the
Who
one
failed.
and very failed big time, and the one who infamously gets the pole through the head in the
Oh.
car. That's Officer Richards. He'll be on tomorrow night, and he also played Ghostface in the costume in one scene, but it happens to be the scene where he kills Randy. So he's actually the person who kills Randy in the van in the costume. So it's going to be a blast. He's normally doesn't do interviews. This is kind of an exclusive thing that I did got done through my partnership with 6Com Marketing, and he's agent and he facilitated this. So it's a really cool thing. You're going to find out stories that have never been heard, never really been told before in the public. So I if you like Scream 2, I highly encourage you to come. He's also was Bruce Campbell's stunt double in Army of Darkness,
Oh my gosh.
which is pretty cool. We're going to talk about how that experience was. Yeah.
Love that movie.
He also played several characters in the Star Trek franchise. And he even played, what is it called? What's the name of the movie? Hold on a second. Hang on. I don't want to mess this up. But it's the Toolbox Murders. You guys remember the Toolbox Murders? I don't know if you guys have seen that or not. I need to brush up on it. It's been, anyway, he played the Coffin Baby in the Toolbox Murders. So he has over 150 films to his credit and his resume, and it's pretty incredible. And he's primarily been an actor and a stunt person secondly, whereas a lot of times we find when I've met, in the stunt community, they're stunt professionals first. Some of them also act, but it's just kind of a reversal. So anyway, but we're going to talk a lot about Scream, working with Wes Craven, the whole crew. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time. Don't want to miss it. So I hope you guys will come and check it out.
Nice.
Awesome.
And before we sign off, everybody hit that thumbs up button so it can be seen with more people.
Yes.
And thank you again, guys, for coming to the show. And I'll see you backstage.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, everybody. May the force be with you.
Always.
Always.
Always.